Hey everyone! Welcome back to Prime Time Health, where we bring you simple tips to stay healthy and feel your best every day. Today we re-diving into a surprisingly important topic, how often you really need to wash your sheets and why it matters for your skin, allergies, and overall health. Let's get started. So, how often should you really be washing your bed sheets? The general consensus is once a week. Think about it. Dirt, body oils, sweat, and dead skin cells all build up on your bedding while you sleep. And where there's buildup, other uninvited guests like bacteria, fungi, and dust mites can show up and affect your health. While researchers haven't pinpointed an exact universal schedule, washing your sheets every week is a solid rule of thumb. At the absolute most, you should aim to wash them every 2 weeks. You might be surprised to learn that you shed about 1.5 grams of dead skin cells every single day, and a lot of that ends up right in your bed. What's the big deal with dead skin cells? Well, microscopic creatures called dust mites love to snack on them. When they have plenty to eat, they multiply in your bedding. For anyone with allergies or asthma, this can make symptoms much worse. It's not just the dust mites either. The combination of dirt and moisture from sweat, oils, and other bodily fluids creates the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and fungi to grow. It's a party you definitely don't want happening in your bed. And let's not forget about our pillowcases. They're a magnet for buildup from hair products, facial oils, and even acne-causing bacteria. If you use a lot of hair products, or if you have sensitive, acne-prone skin, it's a good idea to change your pillowcases more often, maybe twice a week. A simple hack is to just flip your pillow over to the clean side halfway through the week. Now, what about the bigger items like duvet covers and comforters? Since they don't have as much direct contact with your body, they don't collect the majority of the dirt, oils, and skin cells. You can probably get away with washing these about once a month. Of course, the weekly rule isn't one size fits all. There are several lifestyle and health factors that might mean you need to change your sheets more frequently. For example, if you suffer from allergies, washing your sheets weekly is crucial to help remove those symptom-triggering dust mites. If you've been sick, you'll want to change your sheets as soon as you start feeling better. Viruses and bacteria can linger on fabrics for days or even weeks. So, after you recover from an illness, or if you've soiled the bed with any bodily fluids, strip the bed and wash everything immediately. The same goes for contagious skin infections. Things like ringworm, which is a fungal infection, or bacterial infections like impetigo, can stick around on fabric. Washing your sheets more often can help reduce the spread of these germs. Do you often wake up sweaty? If you experience night sweats, try changing your sheets every few days. The excess moisture creates an ideal environment for bacteria to thrive. And for those who prefer sleeping in the nude, you might want to consider more frequent washing as well. Sleeping without clothes on transfers more bodily fluids and bacteria like E. coli directly onto your sheets. What about our furry friends? If you let your pets sleep in your bed, remember that they bring in dander, hair, and dirt. This means you might need to wash your sheets weekly or even twice a week to keep dust mites, grime, and bacteria at bay. Lastly, think about your nightly routine. If you regularly apply body oils, heavy lotions, or use a lot of hair products before bed, these can soak into your sheets and create a buildup. Washing them at least once a week will help keep your bed fresh and clean. So, what happens if you just don't wash your sheets? Well, you risk turning your bed into a thriving ecosystem for bacteria, fungi, and dust mites. This can lead to some unpleasant hygiene and health issues. Let's start with allergies. Dust mites, as we mentioned, can trigger asthma attacks and cause classic allergy symptoms like sneezing, itching, and coughing. Then there are bacterial skin infections. Bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus flourish in warm, moist environments like your unwashed sheets. This can lead to skin infections such as folliculitis, which is an infection of the hair follicles, impetigo, or even cellulitis. Your skin in general might not be too happy. The accumulation of dirt, oils, hair products, and bacteria on dirty sheets can clog your pores, leading to acne breakouts and rashes. All that buildup and the presence of dust mites can also worsen sensitive skin conditions like eczema. Beyond bacteria, there's also the risk of fungal infections. A type of mold called aspergillus can actually grow on sheets. While it's generally harmless for most people, it can be life-threatening for individuals with a weakened immune system. And finally, let's be honest, there's the smell. All the bacteria, sweat, body oils, and dirt that accumulate on your sheets will eventually make them smelly and discolored, often leaving them with a yellowish tint. Not exactly the inviting, cozy bed you want to crawl into at the end of the day. So, to wrap it all up, aim to wash your sheets weekly to keep your sleeping space clean, healthy, and comfortable. It's a small habit that can make a big difference in your overall well-being. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Primetime Health for more easy health tips and lifestyle hacks. Comment below, how often do you wash your sheets? Be honest. Stay clean, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.